Hello, this is a new video, and he I'm not at work or doing transport. And you might remember on Tuesday I posted a video on the LNER Zuma passing through Thorn South. Unfortunately, LNER saw the video and they sent me an email saying thank you and sent me a gift, and also sent a thank you letter, and they replied again, and I'm also been invited to join along as it's a secret marathon welcome, and it is the Flying Scotsman. As you can see my badge, I've been invited by LNER and City Council, and yeah, so the stage is over there, and got the media team here, and David Horn is coming here. So talk to you later. Hello, my name is Jahan, and I'm really curious just to travel with Dan country, take videos of trains, take ride on them, and take photos of them as well. This ride train across the UK and beyond, and sometimes goes to plan or end up in disaster. So welcome to my railway journey.
Afternoon, a very warm welcome. My name's Claire Montgomery. I'm News and Media Manager here at LNER, and we're absolutely delighted that everyone is here to join us today. It's a perfect opportunity to celebrate the centenary of the world's most famous locomotive and 100 years of LNER as well. Before we hear from Ros Jones, the Mayor of Doncaster, we have a few points of note for you. We have photographers and videographers and representatives from the media here today who will be gathering imagery and interviews to mark this very special occasion. Please do let a member of the team know if you would prefer not to be involved in the pictures, but we hope that everybody here today will be happy to celebrate and happy to feature in the coverage, which we hope will not only be shown here in the UK but also around the world, given the interest in Flying Scotsman and its history here in Doncaster. You'll also have a special flag in your bag, which we encourage you to wave enthusiastically as Flying Scotsman comes through, so please do not be shy at all. Everyone's safety is our priority here this afternoon, so we have colleagues from both the City of Doncaster Council and LNER who will be on hand to direct you over to platform 4 and on the platform itself as well to support you during your time here. Please do work with them and support them, and we ask that you take particular care on the platform, and we also ask that no flashes are used in photography while on the platform. We would love you to take your photos and videos this afternoon and share them using the hashtag LNER100 if you're able to across social media platforms. So without further ado, I'm delighted to welcome to the stage the Mayor of Doncaster, Ros Jones.
A big thank you, Claire. And I could say ditto, because Claire's covered much of what I'm going to say. But, you know, good afternoon. I really am delighted to see so many people here and to welcome home one of Doncaster's most iconic creations, the Flying Scotsman, as she celebrates her centenary year. It is thrilling to know that only about 500 metres away from this very spot in 1923, Flying Scotsman was born. Flying Scotsman is an LNER engine, so it's fitting that LNER colleagues are here with us today to celebrate their 100th year too. Congratulations, and we wish you many more years supporting our city and our region. It is thanks to the efforts of council employees in partnership with LNER and the National Railway Museum that we have this opportunity to wish Flying Scotsman happy birthday. We also appreciate the effort that Riley and Sons locomotive engineers have taken to get her here to us today. This event is another example of what can be achieved through joint endeavour. The centenary of Flying Scotsman is more than just a reminder of the remarkable feat of engineering. It's transformed our access to the world geographically and culturally. Our economy continues to rely on the railways to drive our industries, businesses and access to leisure and learning. Because of the Flying Scotsman, the city of Doncaster sits not only physically as a vital rail hub, but also symbolises the ingenuity and determination of men and women from our region, who will continue to innovate and push boundaries for the benefit of us all. I see some of our young women here today who continue to push boundaries for us all. Although this is a brief visit, we are still working hard to arrange further visits this year, so the wider public will have the opportunity to visit Flying Scotsman to appreciate her beauty and history. We shall keep everyone updated as these plans progress. Thank you all for coming. Please enjoy yourselves and don't forget to tweet, Facebook, or even just tell family and friends and neighbours about this historic event. You were there, you are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be with you today to witness this very famous steam locomotive, the most famous in the world, making a really welcome return to Doncaster, which is, of course, as Rosa said, the city where she was built 100 years ago. Not only that, it was a city where 45 years ago I first came across Flying Scotsman as a visitor to the Doncaster Works Open Day this month actually. Flying Scotsman, of course, was built in 1923, the year that the LNER came into being. So we've got a double centenary this year. And in the 40 years that Flying Scotsman was in service, she broke world speed records and world distance records, becoming, of course, the first locomotive to officially reach 100 miles an hour on the East Coast Main Line. And in just a few days' time, we'll also be recording the anniversary of Mallard's speed record. Flying Scotsman went on to become a global celebrity. Indeed, she has circumnavigated the globe. And it's that fame and, to be honest, the sort of favour that Flying Scotsman has continued to earn for the railways, which means that she's such a celebrity on our railways today. Of course, today LNER runs a fleet of brand new Azuma trains, quite different trains to Flying Scotsman, packed with technology and crucially delivering a passenger service at a lower carbon footprint than ever before. But one thing hasn't changed: those core fundamentals of offering customers a seamless and enjoyable service with speed, style and comfort remain our focus. It's been wonderful to work with the team at the City of Doncaster Council. Thank you to Ros, to Damien and to Bill in particular for working with us to make this event happen, and also to our colleagues at the National Railway Museum and at Riley and Sons. Events like this don't happen without a huge amount of partnership and collaboration behind the scenes. We're really looking forward to the next 100 years, both for the railways, for Doncaster, and of course for Flying Scotsman. As Claire said earlier, we'd really like you to mark this day with your own photographs and videos of the visit, and to share those on social media using the LNER 100 hashtag. And really looking forward to the next few minutes when we welcome Flying Scotsman back into Doncaster. Thank you for joining us today. It's great to have all of you here to welcome a train that will that truly has transformed rail travel over the generations. So just to say happy 100th birthday to Flying Scotsman, and here's to many, many more. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Now the moment everybody's been waiting for, if we can make our way carefully over to platform 4 following our LNER colleagues. If you can keep an eye out, if you're able to raise your hands, colleagues that are going to be helping our guests make their way over to the platform 4 to welcome.
Now the speech is done, it's just going over to platform 4 by our train. Just on the platform 4 now, and Flying Scotsman's just arriving.
Just shuffle down slightly, please, just to allow us. Thank you. Just move along the platform slightly. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Nice shot.
Are we ready? Platform 1, please stand behind the yellow line.
Thank you. Behind the yellow line. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you.
Get behind the yellow.
Platform 3, platform 4, please stand behind the yellow line. Platforms 3 and platform 4, please stand clear.
I like being home back home and just had an enjoyable moment at Doncaster Station. Just went to the VIP event with the Flying Scotsman and the LNER team, and got to see David Horn and Doncaster City Mayor Ross Jones, and send them a thank you letter and share my YouTube channel around. And the calendar and North team was there, so might be on North and calendar later about 6 o'clock. So I'll talk to you later when we see the footage.
Tonight, to a homecoming of epic proportions after the Flying Scotsman locomotive steamed into Doncaster, the city where it was built, to celebrate its centenary.
The record-breaking engine was waved into Doncaster Station to the surprise of passing commuters and the delight of many more who'd been specially invited to mark the occasion. Our reporter Jonathan Brown was also lucky enough to be there.
A flying visit, a welcome home. It's perhaps the world's most famous locomotive. Flying Scotsman has travelled the globe in its century in steam, but it's here in Doncaster, where it was built, that it's treasured the most.
You see it in books, you see it on the TV, but to actually see it in real life, how amazing was that?
Everybody's really, really proud of it. You know, we made it here, didn't we?
Among those admiring it on arrival was Molly Jackson. Her father Wilston piloted Flying Scotsman during its heyday, the first train driver of colour to do so.
The Flying Scotsman is like the king of trains, and that it still exists after so many years. It's a miracle, and we should celebrate our miracles.
Sat in steam just a few hundred yards from the Doncaster works where it was conceived, its story still attracting attention 100 years on.
The beautiful engine eased out of platform 10.
It was the first locomotive built by the newly founded London North Eastern Railway in 1923. And it soon became the first in the UK to reach 100 miles per hour, traversing the country's rail network until it was retired in 1963. In private hands, it travelled to America and Australia before a series of restorations and revivals, the latest a decade-long overhaul completed in 2016, masterminded by the National Railway Museum in York. To mark its centenary year, it's already visited places significant in its story. In February, the Scottish capital, a place where it made history back in 1928, after hauling the first non-stop service from London to Edinburgh.
People see an era of railway travel that they absolutely like to go back to, that they would like to revisit. And I think Flying Scotsman symbolises that for a lot of people. It's a locomotive that a lot of people grew up with as the locomotive that's stuck in their mind, stuck in their memory.
It's putting Doncaster on the map. This is iconic, shows the engineering skills that we had in the past, but we've got now and we'll have them in the future.
We're absolutely looking all the time to what can we progress, how can we make journeys better for our customers. Flying Scotsman was doing that in the 20s and 30s for the first LNER company, and it's thanks to that Doncaster heritage that means that we're here today continuing to thrive as a railway.
So as its whistle-stop tour of its engineering roots came to an end, normal service here resumed. Though Flying Scotsman's journey spreading the word about our railway heritage looks far from over. Jonathan Brown, ITV News, Doncaster.
So that's it. That is the end of the video. Just went to see the Flying Scotsman, and then all I'd like to say thank you LNER for inviting me down to Doncaster Station, which where I live. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you to the LNER media team and David Horn, and yeah, it has been successful, and not some few speeches about the Flying Scotsman and the LNER century. And I heard there might be another event which is not the my lord. I think it's something that's the museum anyway. Not sure what day will that be. Hopefully we'll also send me an invite again. And yeah, like I say, thank you so much for watching. Sorry if the video is a bit short. But well, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and just to let you know, I'm on about 8 subscribers away from 400, and let's send this video to the LNER so we can get more subscribers, and let them share this YouTube channel to Twitter, as I have got Twitter, but I haven't used it as much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Until then, thank you LNER for inviting me. Until then, goodbye.